then you've come to the right channel. John's Gold and Silver. Right now I'm making a protein shake. Today we're going to check out the CPI data and all the other data that's coming out. And we're definitely going to talk about ETH. In fact, let's do that right now. Ethereum is skyrocketing. It's up to about $4,500. It's just under $4,500 right now. And my prediction for Ethereum is $7,500. Maybe by the end of the year. Let's see. And as you guys know, one of my favorite tokens on the Ethereum blockchain is Origin token, because it's one of the smallest market cap. That's an OG coin from back in the day that everybody knows about, that has solidified itself. It's not going anywhere. It's basing right now. Origin token is definitely as low as it's gonna go. It's at the low end. I'm just so bullish on Origin token right now. So, there's lots of different. I think Pepe is on Ethereum. What else is on Ethereum? There's a lot of different cryptocurrencies that are on the Ethereum network, such as Tether, Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink is up to $21. Athena, Shiba Inu is on Ethereum. Uniswap, Kronos, Pepe, like I said, Shiba and Pepe. Shiba is number 6, Pepe is number 12. So Shiba and Pepe are two of my top Ethereum cryptocurrencies. So Shiba, Pepe, and OGN token. Origin token is going to be way down on the list. But yeah, we've got Ondo, that's on Ethereum. So there's a lot of popular cryptocurrencies on Ethereum. There's a reason that these are all built on Ethereum, you know. Ethereum, the network, the individuals behind it, they give incentives for people to build on the Ethereum network. And that helps pump up the Ethereum price. They're all just a big team, you know. And it works to help everything as a whole. Moog coin is on Ethereum. A lot of people tell me to buy Moog. I say, no, I'm just going to buy more Pepe and Shiba Inu. That's what I tell them, basically. Where is Origin token? It's way down on the list. There's 1,258 coins on Ethereum. Damn. I think the only ones you got to worry about are the main ones, you know. I think that the best thing to do is to buy... most of your cryptos should be the main ones that are popular, that are well known. And then I believe putting a smaller amount towards meme coins and, you know, very small market cap coins. That's the best way to go. Where is Pepe at? Pepe. Oh my gosh. It's at, let's see, 4012. It hasn't gone up that much, you know. Like I said, I think this is just the beginnings of altcoin season. So we're not really seeing what we all want to see yet. It's going to take time. Just the beginning of alt season. Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. We're going to make a lot of money, but you got to be patient. What most people do is they sell out. This is what everybody I know does, pretty much. They're accumulating Shiba Inu, Pepe, Chainlink, and then they get bored of it. They tell me, it was going down, so I sold. I was like, Why would you do that? That's the opposite of what you have to do. You have to train yourself to believe that whenever an asset is going down, that's when you got to buy it, okay? Look at cannabis. Those stocks have been dropping precipitously for many months, and then they just had a massive rally, you know? Never just sell all your crypto if we're not in altcoin season. You got to wait for the right time to sell, bro. Did you send out the notifications that you're live? I usually get them, but not right now. No. YouTube should send them automatically. If you did not get a notification, then that means YouTube did not give it to you. Which means, they're not, it's nice to know that they do let you know sometimes. So I'm not completely shadow banned anymore. Dude, that workout yesterday was brutal. Jeez. I only did like 3 sets for my arms. I did a warm-up set, which was like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like... And then I did a little bit heavier set, which is still very, very easy. Not going to break down any muscle fibers at all. And then I think I did 1 brutal set with a very heavy weight. And I was just going... Just slow like that. That's all you need to build muscle is 1 good set. A lot of people don't know that. People go in the gym for hours. You really only need to go to the gym for 25, 30 minutes. If you have a good plan, you know what you're going to do, it really only takes 25 minutes, 25, 30 minutes in the gym. So now my triceps are really killing me, which is good. Very good, actually. That's good. Great. I'll show you my fridge. That'd be funny if I showed you the fridge. There ain't much in there. I'll use some in regular water. CPI data came out today. I didn't even look. To be honest, guys, I was so destroyed from freaking working for so many days in a row that I've been taking it easy these last 2 days. I've just been doing YouTube, working out, training, taking it pretty easy. Did you send out the note? Oh, I don't send them out. Yeah. I don't know how to send them to you. But yeah, we got 11 people in here. Yes. I gotta change this up a little bit. Yeah, Ethereum is the big story for today, but let's see what that CPI data is. I'm guessing it wasn't. I'm guessing inflation was up a little bit. I think that they were expecting like 2.8% inflation or something, or 2.8% for the CPI. I don't know. I'm very focused on trying to get this video up. Uh, okay, let's check out the CPI data. CPI report today. Let's see what happened, guys. What is it? White House press secretary issued a statement after U.S. inflation was unchanged as rising prices for some goods were offset by declines in gas. So yes, prices are going up, but that was offset by declines in gas? I don't think so. Gas is not going down at all right where I'm at. The price of oil is not going down either. It's at $65 a barrel, $63 a barrel. Big deal, you know? What was it? It was up to 70, now it's down to 63 and change. And you think that's going to offset this astronomical prices of everything else? This is not true. The result leaves overall prices only modestly higher than a year earlier. Yeah, right. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Prices they keep going up nonstop. Levitt said that in a press release, today's CPI report revealed that inflation beat market expectations once again and remains stable. No, inflation is not stable. It's never been stable. It can be somewhat stable from one month to the next, but inflation is never stable over time. It's going higher. Well, the panicans continue to be proven wrong by the data. President Trump tariffs are raking in the billions of dollars. Yes, the tariffs are bringing in money, but that's helping our government. That's not helping us. It's not helping us. Small business optimism is at a 5-month high. I don't know who's measuring that. Gas, groceries cheaper. Groceries are cheaper. What? This is all just a lie. The CPI did. It's all fake. I've known this for years and years and years. They always cook the books. Inflation held steady at 2.7% year over year. I think it's probably closer to 4 to 5%. Some things have very high inflation. I was doing some research. I figured out that back in the day, a certain like taco at Taco Bell was like 89 cents, and now it's only like 10 years later, and it's like $5.30 or something like that. So inflation has been going up, and they don't want you to know. They don't want to tell you that inflation is way higher than it is, because they're not ready to have the stock market crash, you know. And, you know, eventually it's going to get out of control. Silver and gold are going to skyrocket when inflation goes up. Do a backflip. Are you barefoot? Somebody said hi. Hi. I'm not barefoot. Generally, I wear my shoes when I'm walking around. The reason I don't have a shirt on is because I don't wear my work uniform on my live streams. So I'm wearing my normal uniform, which is nothing. Dude, my arms are killing me. But yeah, my crypto account is back up today. It's over 10 G's. Ethereum looking amazing. Food is cooking, guys. It's time to get ripped. It's time to get jacked. CPI data. The decline in gas prices down 2.2%. See, that it's not much. From June and 9.5% from last year. Yeah, it's not even 10%. Like that's really going to do much. What is my gas bill? How much do I spend on gas? Well, I spend about $6 to $7 a week. So we're down 2.2%. So how much am I going to save? How many cents? 20 cents, 30 cents, 40, 20, 30 cents a week? Thanks, Trump. You can do better than that. Combined with a 0.1% drop in grocery prices. 0.1% in grocery prices, and they're acting like that's a good thing. Oh, gas and groceries are down. They think people are going to read only the very first beginning of the article, and then they're going to skip the next part. Yeah. They're telling us that it's only down 0.1%. It's not even noticeable. That's going to help American families. Groceries are down barely, but they've skyrocketed over the past 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. But it kept inflation in check. Tariffs imposed earlier by the president are lifting the cost of certain imported goods, including shoes. Shoes are going up. Furniture and coffee are going higher. And a lot of things are. Businesses are absorbing some of the cost for now. We know this. Walmart has been absorbing the cost, but now they're going to start to put it back on the people. But analysis warned more price hikes. Yep. So, not looking too good. 100x better than Canada's situation, though. Yeah, glad I don't live in Canada. I think in Canada they force everybody to pay high costs for medical insurance. And if you want to get that medical treatments, you have to wait for a long time, you know? It's like Canada is just the worst. It's like worse than California. Or, you know? Yeah. I don't know anyone who's moving from the States to Canada. I think people are moving away from Canada. Guys, we got a lot of viewers now. And I mean, a lot. We're up to 3,138 subscribers today. 3138. So we're getting up close to 4,000, and we're going to hit 5,000. Liberate us. D. White. Come on, guys, join up. Hit that subscribe button. CPI data today. Woo! Not good. Pepe holders, 69 cents overnight. That's the article. It says 69 cents overnight. Wow. I don't know if I believe that.
Pepe just flipped the script, and history says this could be massive. After
Pepe just flipped the script.
Pepe is now sitting in the exact same setup that triggered a 3x rally last year. Only this time, the consolidation.
We're seeing the exact same setup that triggered Pepe to rally last time. Okay, we're seeing Ethereum jump. It's over 4,500 now. Might be a good idea to buy more Pepe. This guy says buy Pepe and then buy some more. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're looking good. We're looking real good on Ethereum, okay? Because there is a significant point of resistance at around 4,700, okay? That means that point of resistance is also the all-time high. So think about that. Whenever you're breaking over a record high and you're forming a new high, there's no telling where the price is going to go. There's no telling how high up it could go. So my prediction for Ethereum is 7,500. If this happens, if Ethereum goes to 75, I think Pepe could go to somewhere around 405, 406. So I think we're looking at a 5x here on Pepe. I think bare minimum 3x, but I think Pepe could get 5x. You know, once these very popular, well-known meme coins like Shiba and Pepe start to move, they're going to really move, you know? And as long as the good news keeps on coming, keeps on flowing, as long as Ethereum keeps going up, you know, the government's going to put out new information, it's positive. Even though things are not so well, the government's going to tell us it's all good, and then they're going to tell us that more rate cuts are on the way, and who knows what else they're going to tell us. I have a theory that the government is going to tell us that gold is in Fort Knox. I told you guys about this when I lived in the garage. I was living in a garage trying to come up. And crazy things are going to be coming. Trying to get my food ready here. So yes, they're going to say, oh wow, the gold is in Fort Knox. And then they're going to say, oh, let's revalue gold. And then they're going to say, okay, that took care of all our national debt. And then what do you think is going to happen to the stock market once they revalue gold and the U.S. doesn't have to worry about its debt anymore? That's when everything skyrockets. That is one melt-up scenario, okay? That's a melt-up scenario that may or may not happen. That's my theory, is that, yes, they're going to say, all the gold is there. We have all the gold. Let's revalue gold. Oh, now the U.S. doesn't have debt anymore. Then we're looking at getting rich in crypto, getting rich in stocks. And of course, if they revalue gold, we will be rich in gold. So the proper way to become rich through investing is to have many different investments. I believe in selling covered calls, trading option calls, buying calls. I buy options and I sell them, okay? Dividend stocks, cryptocurrencies. So to get rich, it's a multi-level approach. You can't just say, you know, I'm going to buy this one thing and get rich. But sometimes that can work, yes. If you're lucky, Jesus Rodriguez, I think he's doing that. He's buying a lot of Pepe. I think he puts all his money into Pepe. That's what it sounds like. And when Pepe goes up, he's going to make a lot of money. He's going to do well. So if you buy one thing and expect to get rich off of it, it could happen. But it's also highly risky because you could end up losing it all too. You know? Like that stock industrial nanotech that I was into. That thing went to zero. If I didn't sell it, I would have lost everything, you know? Veggies and all natural sausage, no additives, no preservatives, no MSG, just pure all natty, just like me. Shit. I'm getting juicy. My one buddy Mark, he's dead now. He used to call me Juicy John. I don't know if he was gay or what. but I think he meant that. He wasn't. He actually meant Juicy John, like I looked like I was juicing. Yeah, that's what he meant. He always used to say that, Juicy J. Yeah, he died, but he will be remembered, though. He will be remembered. Look at it. I love it. Guys, I can't even see how my back looks, you know? How does my back look? I don't even know because I can't see it. I gotta get a girlfriend or something so she can take a picture of my back so I can see the striations or if there even are any, you know? Hopefully there's a few. Oh, my olive oil's in the other room, guys. Let's go. Let's get that olive oil. You said you were quitting non-chicken. Yeah, you got a good memory. But I also said I do want to keep some saturated fats in my diet. I think coconut, isn't coconut oil a saturated fat? I don't know. I want to look that up. But yeah, I do want to have a little bit of sausage here and there. But I'm just not going to be eating pounds of beef anymore. So I'm still would definitely have steak once a week or twice a week. But I'm going to be switching mainly towards chicken. But if someone offers me a free steak, bet your ass I'm going to eat it. Steak is one of the most anabolic foods. It's got creatine, massive amounts of protein, saturated fats for your testosterone production. So here's the olive oil. I'm actually diversified with other crypto. I just feel I have enough of the other cryptos that I own. So he's loading up on Pepe. Okay, this guy's got a lot of crypto. Good. But I think you're going to be right about Pepe in the end, and I'm glad that you told me about it. I think you're the original person that told me about Pepe. And I have been buying it, okay? I've been buying it. I think I have like 70 million or 80 million. But that's only worth like $800. Jesus, do you think I should buy more Pepe today? Maybe I will. I got some money in the bank. So maybe I should just buy some more Pepe, you know? We want to get rich on this channel. It's not about staying poor. Being poor is for losers. I'm not a loser. You're not a loser, Jesus. So I think I should buy more. No, I'm taking that as financial advice, okay? I'm taking that is financial advice. I'm loading up. Thanks. Protein. I get these ones from Wegmans. They're fully cooked. I put them in a stainless steel pan with a little bit of water just to heat them up, and then I dump out the water and then put a little bit of olive oil in there, and then it just makes them a little bit brown and crispy. Whew. These are the best sausages, I think. Which spiked because FOMO for Doge Smart. Come on, guys, we can get more viewers than that. Let's try to switch up the thumbnail and see if that helps us get a little bit more viewers. Says you will never beat AI, which has been used for market manipulation since 2009. Yeah. No. The goal is not to beat AI, it's to move along and trade with it. If you know what way these markets are going, just get in on it and ride the wave, you know? I don't think it's about trying to beat AI, but you can. AI is going to trade based on what the markets are doing. It's going to follow the path of least resistance. You know, if you understand how the AI works, then you can make money too, you know? So that's why we got to pay attention to the machines. These trading bots. That's crazy, yeah. I already heard that. Satoshi Nakamoto means CIA, Center of Intelligence or whatever. I've heard that, yeah. Yeah, some people think that, you know, Bitcoin was started by the CIA, you know. I think probably, you know. I would do good in comedy, thank you. I was hoping you were going to say bodybuilding. I would do great in bodybuilding. Maybe not. Remember, guys, you don't want to drink too much with your food because it'll dilute your stomach acids. I just got to drink a little bit because I had so much creatine. I need more water in my body. Jonda, hit the mantis pose. What is that? Didn't I just do it? What's the mantis pose? Mantis pose bodybuilding. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Mantis is the best pose, bro. Old school. Yeah. I like it. To really extend your arm like that, you really got to have a lot of mass on your arm. Otherwise, it's going to look like a weak point. So I don't really like to do that because I don't have huge arms. I like to keep my arms more like this, so you can't see that my arms actually don't have that much muscle. You know, because if I extend them out like that, it looks small, you know? So I don't like the mantis pose necessarily. It's not my favorite. You could also go like this for a mantis pose, I think. I don't know. You got a ways to catch up. I can bench you. This guy can bench me. I hope not, dude. I hope you're not thinking that, okay? For 15 reps? Bro, you could bench me for a lot more than that. I mean, don't. I don't want you to. But I weigh less than 170. So yeah, you could. Let's see what I weigh. After that brutal workout yesterday, I had to gain like 10 pounds of muscle. Come on. No. I probably haven't built any muscle from that workout yesterday. My body is struggling to try to repair itself. Mm. 166 with shoes on. Wow. So that means I weigh about 165 without any clothes. I would probably weigh 164. Which is why I'm getting more cut, you know. I'm trying to get more cut. I want to get my six pack just to look freaky, okay? I don't have good genetics for bodybuilding, but I do have good genetics for staying lean. Haven't been 166 since I was 11. Wow. This guy could curl me. The back is one thing that I do train a lot. I do a lot of pull-ups. Best way to do pull-ups is, I think, you want to grab the bar at shoulder width, and then what you do is you pull up, and then you can pull up kind of slow, and then let yourself down real slow, like that. You really want to focus on that negative, okay? That's where your real strength lies. You can hold way more weight than you can lift, you know? I could probably hold 70 pounds like this, but I can only lift about 50, 52, 53 pounds probably for a rep or two, you know? Or if I use bad form, I could do 50 pounds a lot, you know? But I'm not trying to use really bad form. As bodybuilders, we try to keep our form impeccable. Negative lifting. Do it even with push-ups. Yeah, you can do negative push-ups. Just let yourself down real slow. Feel it in that chest. Expand that chest cavity. Yeah, what I used to do, I was probably 14, 15 years old. I was watching Arnold pumping iron. I used to do push-ups in front of the TV when I was a kid watching pumping iron. And I would say, okay, I'm going to put a backpack on with 25 pounds in there. And then I would have my sister come behind me, and she would put a 25-pound dumbbell on top of my backpack with already 25 pounds in it. And then I would push up, and she would take that dumbbell, and she would go, and push me down. And then I would go, and then she would take the dumbbell, and I'd just go, and she would just force me And I was like, you know, sit on my back. It'd be like, ah. So the negative is the most powerful muscle builder, you know, if you know how to take advantage of it. Negatives are incredibly powerful. I don't have a bad back. Once I hurt my back a little bit because I worked on the golf course and they were basically forcing me to work non-stop. And I had to take 3 or 4 days off of work. And when the guy at the Arrowhead golf course, he saw me riding my motorcycle. He's like, oh, you're riding your motorcycle, so we can't give you sick days. I'm like, bro, I have to ride my motorcycle to the bank. When I'm riding it, if I hit a bump, I have to stand up so it doesn't hurt my back. Do you understand that? I have to get to my check. I have to get to the bank. He's like, oh, you rode your motorcycle to the bank to get paid. That means we can't give you sick days. This is the biggest scam. Arrowhead golf course. Biggest scam golf course ever. Scumbags run it. Absolute scumbags. But that's why I quit. And I got an awesome job now. My job I have now is just killer. Nerve problems. Yes. You should definitely stretch and warm up. When I was a kid, I would never warm up. I was like, oh, if you warm up, you're going to waste all your glycogen in the muscle. I was like 14, 15, and I was like, I don't believe in warm-ups. I don't want to burn my glycogen, and then I'm going to be weaker when I do that power set. So I would just start off heavy. I would just grab freaking 45-pound dumbbell, just go, and I would load up 180 pounds on the bench, just go right at it. 8, 10 reps, you know. And when you're younger, you can do that. You don't really need to warm up that much because all of your joints are more fresh, they're healthier. You got plenty of collagen in between the joints, you know. And when you get older, the collagen kind of breaks down a little bit. Your body can't produce enough collagen, and your joints will take a bigger beating. So you should warm up, get the blood flowing. Oh Lord, he says, oh Lord. What about the Lord? What about him? Like and sub, MFers. Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I was here 2 weeks ago. You look a little bigger? Really? Dude, I look bigger? Yes. You made my day, bro. Nobody tells me I ever look different. They don't want you to feel better than them. Why do you think people don't give compliments enough? They don't want me to feel better than them. Thank you for that. You're a good dude. I'm looking a little bit more cut, yeah. Dude, you just boosted my ego now for the whole day. I'm looking good. Hell yeah, guys. You guys keep it up too. Keep up your workouts. I got to get going to work, okay? I picked up an extra day. Overtime, baby. It's fucking... Just got to go after this money ruthlessly, all right? No one else is going to help you get your money. You got to take it. All right, guys? Let's get it.